Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Some interesting stuff going on in the digital asset space this morning. I got to tell you, wow, this new quarter is going to be huge. I believe it's Thailand to the UK with Bitkub. I believe it's Thailand to UK. I do know it does involve Thailand, and Bitkub is what I mean, a major exchange, major 95% market share. That's massive, and they are on RippleNet. They actually announced it that they are excited about all the potential to be on the RippleNet. Shout out to Crypto Eddie. She's the first one that I saw that shared that information. So that is really, really cool. Big time value add. We all know Crypto Eddie to the community. So we appreciate you sharing that, miss. So that is some really, really exciting news. I have to tell you, another quarter is massive. 95% market share for Bitkub in that region is absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And they were singing the praises again. Another nation, right? Right. And right. An FI, an SME, an exchange, whatever, in another nation singing the praises of RippleNet. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, so that's really great. Listen, those of you who hold some Zilliqa, I think there's some great news for you guys as well. Without question. So if you hold some Zill, I know a lot of the community that is that follows the CKJ channel, right? They got in on that Zill. So that's going to be some good news there for without question. It's only 2 cents. It's up 30% in the last 30 days. Listen, that's not 1,800% or 200 something percent in the last 30 days for sell, or 1,800% for sell in the last 12 months, but still 30 days, 30%. That is cool. Interesting. I had Zill way back over a year ago, like when Libra was first started to be announced. I purchased some, sold it all after it didn't kind of happen with Facebook. But surely what they're looking to do now is going to be really, really exciting. So I'm going to share a couple of stuff from James Rule, XRP as well. And the market's still kind of where it is, right? 10 something, right? Still kind of doing this thing. Let's go over the market real quick. So guys, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So you can see there on livecoinwatch.com, I go to Zill 34% over the US dollar versus the dollar, 29% versus BTC, and 36% over ETH. Let's look at the overall market here real quick. Bitcoin's at 10.7. Okay, so I mean, XRP is at 25 cents now, right? So Binance Coin, there it is doing its thing at $28. Yeah, they got a good ecosystem going over there for sure. So an Ethereum is at $352. Interestingly enough, Bitcoin Cash $220 at number 6. Polkadot's $4.19. Links $9.46. Crypto.com CRO is 15 cents. And was that 15 cents? I think that's 15 cents. And Litecoin's at $46. And Cardano is at 9 cents to round off the top 10, if you will. So let's go into some interesting news. I think this is important. Look, another Singapore is going to kind of do something called SGD, and it's coming from transfers. But they're saying some stuff about, why can't we have some alternate means besides the US dollar? Crypto, shout out to James Rule XRP for sharing this. I appreciate you, brother. Big time. Crypto Singapore dollar aims to diversify landscape dominated by the US dollar. Yeah. Crypto Singapore dollar aims to diversify landscape. XFers believes it's time other national currencies receive a piece of the action too. This is important to understand what's going on in the stablecoin world. Singapore-based company XFers announced on Monday the official release of its XSGD, Singapore stablecoin. Pegged to the Singapore dollar, the stablecoin would be one of the first SGD-denominated tokens, giving Singapore businesses and individuals a way to transact with crypto backed by their national currency. The XSGD is launched on the Zilliqa and the Ethereum blockchains. The token is launched as part of XFers Straits X initiative. The stablecoin is said to be travel rule compliant. Though a Merrick Sally, head of StraightX Cointelegraph, that this primarily involves, I don't know what PSN 01 guidelines by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. So, but this is again Singapore's version of a Singapore stable coin. Okay, it's backed by the Singapore dollar. But my point really is, number one, it's going to be on the Zilliqa blockchain, and Zilliqa has some other great news as well if you're following Zilliqa. But it's a stable coin. And as far as I'm concerned, the more stable coins, the better it is for us that are XRP hodlers, in my opinion, because yeah, what if I don't want your Singapore dollar, right? So you got to have that bridge currency. You have to have it. So the more stable coins, the better. But I wanted to share that with you guys because these are the thoughts of nations. And these are the thoughts of people in other nations. They're going to want to compete with the US dollar. So that is absolutely great news. Finastra, shout out to James Rule again. He shared this with me as well. Ripple partner Finastra today revealed Fusion Payments to Go, its payment solution aimed at small and medium-sized banks looking to implement domestic and cross-border payment services in Europe, the United States, and South Africa. Finastra launches this prepackaged payment solution for small and mid-sized banks. I think this is going to be huge. Fusion Payments to Go reduces the cost and risk of maintaining legacy systems in line with regulations and changing market initiatives. Finastra today released Fusion Payments to Go, its payment solution aimed at small and medium-sized banks looking to implement domestic and cross-border payment services in Europe, the United States, and South Africa. The solution comes pre-packaged with reduced fixed implementation costs and rapid, secure, and scalable deployment in the cloud on Microsoft Azure. Banks will benefit. Thank you. Banks will benefit from reduced costs and risk associated with system maintenance, while meeting changing market regulations and customer demand for frictionless and immediate payments. Ripple partner, I do like its Fusion Payments to Go. So built on Finastra Payments Hub, Fusion Global Pay Plus, Fusion Payments to Go provide best practice functionality and operating rules for supported clearing and settlement mechanisms, along with standard integration to external application. Fusion Payments to Go is available to mid and small tier banks in Europe interested in implementing RTI and or TIPS, immediate payments, as well as the Fed and TCH, immediate payment schemes in the United States, with other schemes, I don't know why they keep calling them schemes, to follow. It also supports banks worldwide looking to implement SWIFT. Well, Ripple partner Finastra is making some big news. I like the idea and the sound of these Fusion Payments to Go. Without question, things are starting to ramp up. These partnerships, people hooking up with other people and connecting and building out platforms in this cross-border payment space. Every time you turn around, it's a Ripple partner that is involved in the mix. So this is really, really, really good stuff. And it's exciting for RippleNet. And I just believe, again, you've heard me say it once, I said it 1,000 times, that the network effect of RippleNet is undeniable. It is undeniable. So here's something from the Cryptic Poet. We appreciate you, my friend. U.S. new bill would legally recognize digital signatures on a blockchain. This is on Cointelegraph. Let's go over this just real quick. Here it is. Republican Congressman David Schweikert has referred a new bill to the House Committee on Energy and Commerce that, if passed, would recognize digital signatures on the blockchain as enforceable by law. This is particularly important for the enforceability of smart contracts, which automate transactions or other contractual obligations according to binding pre-specified rules. Smart contract advocates have long used the adage code is law. And the new bill, if approved, could make this a statutory reality. Interesting. To amend the Electronic Signatures in Global and National Commerce Act to clarify the applicability of such act to electronic records, electronic signatures, and smart contracts created, stored, or secured on or through a blockchain. To provide uniform national standards regarding the legal effect, validity, and enforceability of such records, signatures, and contracts, and for other purposes. So this again, moving forward in the digital space, the digital asset space is absolutely huge. Congress is stepping up and embracing more and more of this technology, and I think that is absolutely outstanding. So where did this come from? XRP researcher, thank you for sharing this, my friend. New quarter alert. Thailand to the UK, it is UK, is now open. Fees 0.005% Bitcoin can't, right? 0.005%. He tweets, Bitcoin can't do this. 30 seconds to move money. Bitcoin definitely can't do this. XRPrightnow.com. You definitely should check that guy out if you haven't checked it out. Has some really great stuff here, really good especially for new people as well that want to learn more about the greatest digital asset ever created, that is XRP. Here it is, Bitkub. We talked about them in the beginning of the video here. New quarter alert, Thailand to the United Kingdom. Earlier this year, Thailand's exchange Bitkub announced a partnership with Ripple to join RippleNet. Bitkub is Thailand's digital asset and cryptocurrency exchange platform that enable exchange services to individuals who intend to buy, sell, and store cryptocurrency. Currently, the company has 22 cryptocurrency trading pairs against the Thai baht. Bitkub has a valuation of 525 million baht and investment from Total Access Communications, PLC, DTC, DTAC, Accelerate, and okay, that's cool. So Ripple signs the deal with Thailand-based exchange Bitkub, and they officially announced it that on the RippleNet, which I think is great. I think they did it today. Ripple is showing no signs of slowing down. We get the news that Ripple has signed another exchange, the newest exchange to add to the listing of the growing RippleNet partners out of Thailand. Bitkub is Thailand's digital asset. I already read that, so I don't need to go into any further here. Today, we get the news that Bitkub has started allowing people to transfer from Thailand to the UK. Transfers are taking just 30 seconds. Fees of 0.05%. This is the power of ODL. Crypto Eddie tweeted this out this morning, which I think is great. Bitcoin makes public announcement moments ago. One of the most exciting projects is RippleNet blockchain. This is what Bitkub said. This project allows Thai people to transfer remit money from Thailand to the UK within 30 seconds. Fees are 0.05%. Number one market share too. Wow. I mean, that is absolutely massive. And there was the video there of him kind of, and Crypto Eddie put that out. The volume wasn't that great, but it's great to see another quarter officially announced. That is absolutely outstanding news, without question. Again, guys, you are not going to want to be that dude, that SME, that MSB, that FI, that bank that is on the outside looking in on the RippleNet. And I will repeat again, if Brad Garlinghouse said when Ripple had 100 partnerships that they were, in fact, taking over SWIP with 100 partnerships. What are they doing now that they have over 400 partnerships? It's pretty powerful stuff. Something definitely to ponder without question. Interesting times. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with this, the IMF event. If anything's going to come of that, any kind of announcements. I guess we shall soon see. But it is exciting time to be in the digital asset space. I hope you feel that way for yourself as well. Head up and shoulders back, because you, my friends, are an early adopter in a new asset class that is a digital asset space. And remember, you guys are holding assets that the masses, right, want, the institutions want, right? Understand that. You hold these assets that they want. It's a great place to be. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.